Hello boys and girls, welcome to Online School. Today we continue talking about Mr. Smith and his computer, which had been crashed. Do you remember? What did he have to do after that? You are right, he had to call the IT help desk. Let's listen to that conversation again, because our next task is connected with it.
Hello, good morning. This is the IT help desk. How can I help you?
Hello, this is Mr. Smith. My computer has stopped working again.
Was everything okay when you switched it on, Mr. Smith?
Yes, it was fine. I was able to do everything I do every day. Go online, search the internet, and go on the company website without any problems.
So what went wrong?
Well, I keyed in my password into the company homepage so that I could read the blog, as I do first thing every day. It was all fine until I tried to print out the information I need for my daily meeting. Then suddenly the computer crashed and it won't let me log in again.
Okay, no problem. Have you backed up your files?
No, I don't have time to do that every day.
You really must back up your files every day.
Okay, I will in the future.
Do you usually print out documents?
Yes, of course. I need them for my daily meetings. Now, how do I get back online? I have to check my emails.
Have you tried switching the computer off and on?
No, it never works when I do that.
Well, please try it again.
Okay, I'll try switching it off and on, and then logging in again.
Good. Call us back if you have any more problems. Goodbye.
Wait, don't hang up! Oh no, she's gone. Why do they always do that when you're in the middle of a call? The computer still won't let me log in. I'll have to call the help desk again.
This is the IT help desk. We're all busy answering calls at the moment. Please hang up and try calling back later. Goodbye.
What do I do now? I can't work if I'm offline. I have to send some important emails. I am the boss of the company.
You have listened to the dialogue, and now our task is to put the actions in the correct order. Before we start, let's listen and repeat the actions. Mr. Smith switches on his computer. Mr. Smith searches the internet. Mr. Smith keys in his password into the company homepage. Mr. Smith goes on the company website. And Mr. Smith goes online. When you do this kind of exercise, it's really necessary to find the key information which you need according to the task. So I wish you good luck, and of course, you are given some time to read the dialogue. My dear students, I am sure you had enough time to find the exact information which you need. Now, let's complete the task. As you remember, our task was to put the actions in the correct order. Let's start. The first action is correct. Mr. Smith switches on his computer. Then Mr. Smith goes online and Mr. Smith searches the internet. As you can see, Mr. Smith goes on the company website and also the last action, Mr. Smith keys in his password into the company homepage. Now, my dear students, let's continue. Our task is to put the words in the correct order to make sentences. Let's start. You really must back up all your computer files every day. So, I think we should start from have. Have you backed them up? The IT help desk is busy answering calls. Please call us back later. Please call us back later. Have you keyed in the password? Yes, I've keyed it in. I need to look for some information for my meeting on the internet and I can't use the computer. Try to look it up on your phone. Try to look it up on your phone. I usually print out the information I need for my meetings. I can't print it out today. I can't print it out today. My dear students, I want to pay your attention to these verbs. For example, must, need, and can't. What kind of verbs are they? You are completely right. They are modal verbs. For example, must is used for obligation, need is used for necessity, and can't is used for ability. Today we will talk about modal verbs which are used for possibility or uncertainty. Now our task is to watch the video. My dear students, be ready to write down some examples. Let's start.
Lesson 26. Modal verbs for possibility or uncertainty. My boss didn't come to work this morning. Why? She may be ill. She could have overslept. She might not have remembered our meeting. We use could, may, or might to express possibility or uncertainty in the present. In these sentences, they mean the same as perhaps. She may be ill. These two men are asking about Henry. They might be police officers. The same modal verbs are used in the past, followed by have for all persons, and the past participle. She could have overslept. Two men were asking about Henry. They might have been police officers. Both may and might can be used with not to form negative statements. Using could in the following sentences would be impossible. Gina may not want to go to the beach with us. She might not have remembered our meeting. She may be ill. She could have overslept. Gina may not want to go to the beach with us. She might not have remembered our meeting.
We've watched the video. Now we're ready to do some exercises. Our task is...
Mark the odd one out.
Let's read the sentences together. The flowers you saw might to have been for somebody else. Number 2. You could be have asked me to help you. Number 3. This film might have be suitable for people keen on history. 4. I can't see Ron anywhere. He might have had gone with Hillary and Bill. Next time, be more careful. You could have been killed someone with that knife. Now I'll give you some time. Please choose the word which is not suitable for this sentence, and then we will check together. Clock is ticking. Let's check. Sentence number 1. 2. Number 2. B. Sentence number 3. Have. 4. Had. And the last one. Been. Let's listen and repeat the sentences.
The flowers you saw might have been for somebody else.
You could have asked me to help you.
This film might be suitable for people keen on history.
I can't see Ron anywhere. He might have gone with Hillary and Bill.
Next time, be more careful. You could have killed someone with that knife.
Let's do the last exercise for today. Our task is...
Complete the sentences. Use could or have.
Let's read the sentences together. Julia might told the teacher who smashed the window. We have won that match if Gary had played better. All this damage have been done by the wind last night. Experts say that 1 or 2 people may survived the crash. If you didn't kill that mosquito, it could bitten you. The clock is ticking. Please don't forget to write down the answers. Time's up. Let's listen and check ourselves.
Julia might have told the teacher who smashed the window.
We could have won that match if Gary had played better.
All this damage could have been done by the wind last night.
Experts say that 1 or 2 people may have survived the crash.
If you hadn't killed that mosquito, it could have bitten you.
Please compare your answers. Have. Number 2, could. 3, could. 4, have. And the last one, have. My dear students, and what can we say to Mr. Smith, who had problems with his computer? Let's use modal verbs for possibility or uncertainty. For example, he might have opened too many files, or His computer is old. He could buy a new one. Or you can add your own ideas. Thank you for the lesson. Goodbye.